Cancer, hello, and welcome to your you versus them reading. In this video, I'll be tapping into the current energies surrounding you and the person that you're currently connected to in love and romance. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also, in these readings, the roles could be reversed, so please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. Now, this is a reading for all Cancers, all my beautiful, lovely Cancers. Get them crab legs down, Cancers. We got Miss Cassandra in the building. Hey, girl. Hey. We got Miss Princess Mia Bella. Hey, girl. Who else we have here? Miss Brandy. Hello, hello. Thank you, gorgeous. And we have DP and Miss Lisa. Hey, y'all. Let's get started with your reading. I feel the love. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Cassandra. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Cancer and the person that Cancer is currently connected to in love and romance? Right now, in this moment, we have the Four of Swords in the reverse, the Three of Cups, the World in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Your person is experiencing a lot of stress. Yeah, they're experiencing a lot of stress. They've been thinking a lot about this connection. And the more and more they think about it, the more and more they begin to want to have you in their life. I feel like there's definitely some type of disconnect because there's someone else in the picture, this Queen of Wands in the reverse. But it seems like whoever this other person is not someone that they want to really give to. They're just kind of taking, they're using this Queen of Wands for something. I don't know if it's they're using this person for stability, a place to stay. And I'm not seeing your person making any real effort to sustain and build a long term relationship with this third party. I'm just not seeing that. I'm seeing more so they're just taking that other person for granted. Now, when it comes to you, they want to take action, but what's holding them back is maybe what they have in the background that, many of you guys may not know about. Some of you guys may know about this third party, okay? It's taken a long time. There's been a period where this person has thought about coming back to you, Cancer, but they had to really process, think it through, make a decision, and it just took a very long time for them to decide to take action. And there's a lot of reasons why they feel stuck, but one of the primary reasons is the third party. Let me ask, why did they wait so long to take action? We got the third party. Is there anything else that Cancer needs to know? Judgment and the Empress in the reverse. Okay. What's this? Empress in the reverse? Magician in reverse. Okay. This third party doesn't want to let them go. Yeah. This third party is refusing to let your person go. But I think they're getting tired of them, meaning this third party is getting tired of your person, but it's like there's something there. Why is this third party staying in it if they're getting tired of this connection with Cancer's person? Page of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Wands. They don't know if they want to give up yet. Yeah, they're not sure. They feel like they need to let go of your person, but they're just not sure. They need more time to figure it out. But I can tell you for sure they're getting fed up with them. They're very much they're feeling unloved. That's the word I want to say. They feel like your person is ignoring them, not prioritizing them, using them, taking advantage of them. That's a big part of their energy, of how they feel. I'm also noticing that this person feels like everything that they're doing is in vain, because I think they're doing everything they can to try to make this relationship work. So they're kind of pulling their energy back a little bit more. And as they're pulling their energy back, I think your person's starting to panic and really get stressed about what will potentially happen if they were to get a divorce or break up with this person or move out. Like this is somebody that they have a long history with, I feel, because it's an empress. So this could be somebody that they're married to or have like kids, a family, or something sustainable. It could be even an ex of theirs, like, whatever that may be. This is history here, okay? But they're just not in a healthy, happy relationship. Now your energy with the three with the 3 of cups, you've been holding on to the idea of reconciliation, but the idea of reconciliation is also a bad idea. It's like, it's probably not good because I don't want to be in a third party situation. Yeah. Mia Bella says, yeah, that third party is an ex of theirs. So yeah, it's an ex, it's a spouse, it's somebody they have a lot of history with for sure. And I think for a lot of you cancers, that's problematic, knowing that there's a third wheel there. So you're holding back. Now, I'll say this, and I'm not trying to beat you up, Cancer, when I say this, so don't start to cry. Just mess with y'all. Your person is a Knight of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody that's very in and out, very inconsistent. They are somebody who doesn't necessarily settle down. So when it comes to being in a relationship, a full-blown committed relationship, that is a struggle. But what they do like to do is they like to go to high dangling fruit. Their person, the third party, is an empress. You're showing up as a queen of pentacles. No matter the gender, this person's a knight though. A knight. So a knight of wands in reverse. So that tells me that this person is lower on the frequency totem pole as far as how mature they are. This is someone that's very immature, very flighty, very in and out. It's fun and it's beneficial to be with you. It's fun and beneficial to be with this third party. Now, you could be the wife or the husband, or and they can have it there. Either way, put yourself in the storyline where you fit. You could be the wife, or you could be the the other person, or you can be the Knight of Wands. You just put yourself in the story where you fit. So yeah, they're trying to get away from this Empress because they're seeing they're in danger. This Empress is getting fed up with being taken advantage of, this relationship not growing. And energetically, she doesn't understand, or he doesn't understand, that they're dealing with someone that's very immature and very flighty and very much wanting just to have fun. They're not ready to settle down and be a mature man or woman. But what I'm noticing when I saw the Chariot is that when they're coming in towards you, they give off the impression that they're ready to settle down. And that's what kind of threw you, because you're like, wait, the Emperor drives the Chariot. That's somebody that's ready to settle down and be in a committed relationship. On the surface, they can make themselves look and behave that way, but deep down, they're just not there yet. And so that's why you're holding back as well too. I can see that. Yeah, it's too much fighting, too much arguing, and it's about this person just not choosing you. It's too much drama. That's what you would say. This is like a very dramatic relationship, and it's throwing you off on a deep level. Your person could be a Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, got Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra. I think that's pretty much it. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Mia Bella says accurate, accurate. Yeah, this is crazy, y'all. This is a lot going on. It's like a whole Jerry Springer episode. I'm trying to keep up with the storyline. Jerry, Jerry. All right, let's see how this person feels. So, Spirit, how does this person connected to Cancer honestly and truly feel? Three of Wands and the Page of Swords in the reverse. Okay, with the Ace of Swords in reverse. They feel like they've been waiting to hear from you, but they've been waiting in vain and they don't understand why. I've been waiting to hear from you, Cancer, but you have not reached out. You've not tried to make things right. You've not worked on things, but I don't understand why. Because deep down, I want us to get back together. I still have love for you, Cancer. Yeah. But they also still have love for this other person. There go that Empress in reverse coming up again. I'm feeling like this is someone who goes in and out of love, like a teenager that throws a temper tantrum. When they don't get their way, they're upset at their mom or dad, temporarily. And then once they're calm, they're like, okay, mom, I'm ready to let it go. Let's move on, move on with our day. That's how this person behaves. Seriously. You guys are dealing with someone who's like a toddler or a teenager that throws a temper tantrum or throws a fit or, gets mad impulsively. And then once they calm down, they want to be honey, sweetie, darling, sweetie, I love you, and all that. So they will say some very evil things. They will behave in very toxic ways because they're mad. They're like, man, forget Cancer. I don't care about you. And, just hit you to the core to trigger you in so many different ways. Not because they don't love you, it's because they feel triggered and they're throwing a temper tantrum. So tell me about this Three of Wands and their feelings. Yeah. So they're just going to wait. They're just going to wait until they know you're gone for good. With the Four of Wands and reverse to the Two of Wands, they're not going to just sit at the house, read their Bible, and wait on Cancer to show up. No, they're going to wait while they still kind of like see what else they can get into. Okay, because the thing about it is, I think this person's going through a divorce, a separation, a lot of issues at home with the married person or whoever they're in a long term committed relationship with. And you will be the perfect place to land to try to move away from that other situation. Let me see, what is this person's true emotional state? I don't see no cups here. It's all logical. It's all logical with this person. They could be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or you could be that. And I also see a lot of fire, Aries, Leo, Sag showing up with this person. Aries, Leo, Sag, air and fire. How do they really feel on a deep emotional level for Cancer though? Like what is going on with that? Five of Wands, they're upset. They're upset, like, and frustrated with you because they just want you to just like let them slide. So they're not going to chase you. They're going to sit back and wait to see that you're going to show up for them. So that's why it's like the lovey-dovey and all that stuff is not showing up because they feel like they're entitled to have you accept their offer if they give you one. And if you don't, that's a problem. They also feel like you should be chasing them. You should be wondering why went missing. Why haven't you called? That's what they want you to do. Reach out to them and say, why haven't you called? Why haven't you come to see about me? They want you to do that. And because you're not doing that, you're not playing your part to try to kiss their boo-boos and make them feel better like a little child. It's a problem. Yeah, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, I don't think they want to necessarily, how can I put this? I'm trying to use the word. I don't think they totally want to settle down with anybody, but I think the likelihood of them wanting to like stay in that relationship with that other third party is starting to diminish minute by minute, the more and more that they're kind of comparing you to. I think they're trying to just like do anything to go to refuge. You would be refuge for this person. And that's how they see it. Save me from the pain that I'm going through. Save me from the misery that I'm experiencing with this third party. It's not going well. I need somewhere to land. Why are you not hitting up my line? Why are you not picking up the phone or responding to my messages when I'm trying to call you? Why? That's out of your character, Cancer. Now let's call a spade for just a second now. Let's call a spade. Cancerians in the room. You guys have let this fool get away with this before, where they have left you and you let them come back. So why would they expect anything differently? Yeah, that's why they're upset, because the last time you let me come back. So why not this time? Now it's a problem because you let that happen. You have condoned my bad behavior. You have reinforced me doing toxic things by letting me stay. So why in the hell, Cancer? Why in the hell are you giving me a hard time? That's how they feel. That's how they feel. Now, somebody in the comments said, I'm glad I'm not dealing with nobody anymore. Listen, y'all, don't let one monkey stop the show. When somebody shows you who they are, cool. Kick rocks and move on. Keep that train rolling, because guess what? There's other people out there in the world. Just because one person has shown you who they are, maybe another person you were with, that don't mean that you can't find love. You just haven't found the right match. And y'all got to really believe that. Put yourself out there and have fun. Shoot, forget this. Forget all that negativity. You can have love if you want it. You just got to hustle and grind and put yourself out there and let the best man or woman win. As RuPaul would say, let the best man win or woman win. All right. Let's look at your energy, Cancer. How does Cancer truly feel about this person? Mickey says, spot on, Mika. I let him come back with no consequences. All right, y'all. We got to hold these folks accountable every time. Cut them off. Cut them off. I'm glad that you're learning the lesson. That was a spiritual lesson. It's a big one for a lot of us. We've all been there. So, all right, we have the Ace of Pentacles, your feelings, and the Five of Swords in the reverse. All right, tell me about this Ace of Pentacles, Spirit. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, Five of Swords in the reverse, Star in the reverse. Okay. So I think you want to really work on new opportunities in your life. And I feel like for a lot of you Cancers, these opportunities are anything that is attached to bettering yourself. I think you're tired of overthinking, overanalyzing yourself crazy, trying to understand this very toxic individual. So you're just kind of like surrendering to this. I think there's something significant about you putting a lot of expectations for this person to level up to become an emperor when all they have been is a dang on Knight of freaking Wands. And you're tired. You know, you're sick and tired. It's like, listen, I'm a whole Queen of Pentacles. I'm very generous. I'm very healing. I'm very tranquil. I bring a lot to the table. You know, I'm doing the things. I'm making money moves. And how dare this person come into my life and take advantage of me? That's how you feel. How dare they? So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to focus on myself. I'm going to focus on my healing. I'm going to focus on creating opportunities. Some of you guys could be noticing an influx in your money growing. You may be starting a new business, a new hobby, a new job, a new career. I'm just getting new. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. For some of y'all, a new man, a new woman. Okay, whatever. So you're going to find, I'm hearing Cancer. You may not know this, but soon enough, for those that are willing to date, you're going to find your emperor. Now, some of you guys don't want to date, and that's fine, because somebody in the comments talk about they didn't give it. That's fine, all right. Well, the other Cancer's going to find an emperor, and you're going to be at the house looking crazy. So, or Empress, fellas. I got Cancerian guys that watch me. Or Empress. Either way, you're going to find somebody that's really a match, somebody that's at your level of maturity, and somebody that can really invest in the relationship appropriately and not be wasting your time. Because I feel like there is a strong amount of energy of you connecting to someone who just never changes. Like, you've tried this, you've tried that, you've done this, and you see after all these years, some of y'all, it's been years you've been with this person, and they don't grow, they don't evolve. So you will find what you're looking for. You will. Aisha says, spot on as usual, my dear Mika. One was a Libra, wannabe playboy, who I rejected, and the other was a flaky, manic Gemini who I ghosted. I'm focusing on my goals and dreams, and a great emperor is around you. I told y'all, see, testify. Yes, yes, telling you. So it's a karmic cycle. It's a karmic experience that God put before you, Cancer, to get you to stand in your strength, to put your shoulders back, put your head up. I don't know if you guys seen The Color Purple. You know that song, I'ma put my shoulders back and look him straight in the eye. I'm gonna flirt with somebody that passes on by. Y'all know that song? I'm gonna sing out. So I'm gonna put the link to that song. It's such an amazing song, but I feel like you've been through hell and back and you feel so defeated and you feel like, oh my gosh, I have so much love to give. I stood by this person. I gave them everything I could give. And you feel so broken, but there's a part of you when you separate from this demon, you're going to rise up. You're going to pull your shoulders back and you're going to let them know, not today, Satan. Absolutely not. And you may say it, or you're going to let them know you're not the 1, 2, 3, 4, or the 5 to be F with. And then once you feel confident enough, you're going to flirt with somebody. And that person going to be an emperor. Ha ha! They can choke on that. Listen, I love you, Cancer. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If you did, leave me a comment down below. Let me know your story. Also, like the video. Show your girl some love. I see we got a couple of new subs here. Welcome to our channel. I hope that you are happy that you're here. I'm happy to have you here, for sure, for sure. And your girl's going to take a nice little nap because I got a video call later and I got a couple of personals I got to do. But I'll catch you guys later. Thank you guys so much for being here. Take care. Namaste.